Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Winter here with an update for anyone that is interested. Typically, at this point, having finished Tomb Raider Anniversary, having finished recorded Tomb Raider Anniversary about, I don't know, I think maybe 3.5 weeks ago at this point, maybe a month, I'm not exactly sure at the moment, and having finished uploading it and publishing it for you guys to see about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. Normally, with the schedule that I keep, the next series, which is Tomb Raider Legend, would be starting by now, and you guys would be able to watch that if you were interested in watching that. And obviously, it hasn't gone up yet. Now, the thing is, I'm still working incredibly long hours and still doing 6 days a week, and I haven't had time. You guys really don't want me to try and record anything after I've been working about 10 or 12 hours. I'm just fucking exhausted whenever I get home, and the commentary would be pretty fucking boring for everybody. And you could argue that, you're not the greatest anyways, which is true. Not knocking myself, I'm just calling it like I see it. There's much better out there. But still, I'd be incredibly grouchy, incredibly exhausted, and it would come off with the energy that you're currently hearing me with now. Because as I'm recording this, I'm just waking up and I'm only on my second cup of coffee, and I'm just not fucking with it at the moment. So forgive me if this kind of derails in a couple of spots. So yeah, I have not even recorded one episode for Tomb Raider Legend yet. I've done the audio and visual setting test, so I've got that locked down, so I can theoretically start recording whenever I'm ready to. I've got everything figured out that I need to have figured out for it. I just have had a severe lack of energy, I guess you could say, and enthusiasm for it. A lot of people here on YouTube, they can probably slip into a persona or a character where they're upbeat and energetic and they're cracking jokes and they're talking, deep intellectual stuff. They could probably do that on a dime, I can't. If I'm not in a good mood or if I'm not awake, I can't pretend to be in a good mood or pretend to be awake, Yeah, if I'm just not feeling it, I'm not feeling it, and I don't want to record anything when I'm not feeling it, so I haven't recorded anything. Now, I've got today to potentially record some stuff. I'm really hoping to, if I get woke up enough and I get my head cleared and I have the proper enthusiasm and clear headspace to do so, then I will start recording something. But even if I did that, I wouldn't actually start uploading anything until everything is recorded, meaning the entire game. It's not a long game. There's only like 8 or 9 levels to it. So that's 8 or 9 episodes, one level per episode. It wouldn't take a whole lot of time. I gotta get in the right fucking headspace to do it. And I'm not there yet. So hopefully maybe something will get recorded later on today. But I just wanted to throw this out there for anybody that had seen the Tomb Raider Anniversary Let's Play series and watched the entire thing and heard me say at the end, see you next time on Legend. Well, Legend is coming. It's just been delayed a little bit due to the real life that I, have. I mean, life happens. I've got to work, man. I can't, call in to work one day just so I can record episodes for, YouTube or anything like that. I'd love to be able to. I just can't afford it. I'm nobody special. I'm just like you guys. I'm a guy that has a fucking microphone and some recording software and a YouTube channel. I still have bills to pay and shit to take care of in the real world. And when those things take precedence, then they take precedence. So, yeah. I just wanted to throw this out there for everybody that was maybe looking forward to it. I'm sorry if I have disappointed anybody. I know that not a lot of people actually keep up with everything that I do and watch an entire series. And that's fine. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. I'm just stating the truth. That's totally cool. I get it. I'm not the most entertaining at this kind of shit. But with that being said, I do still do my best because I enjoy this. It's a good hobby for me, and I want to do quality shit. And unfortunately, the last few weeks I have been unable to do quality shit. And right now, as of this moment, as I'm recording this, I am still not in the proper headspace to do quality shit. So hopefully I get a few more cups of coffee in me later on today and can start recording something. But just throwing this out there for anybody that was looking forward to it. Sorry again. But eventually it will be happening because that's something that I want to do for sure. As well as Alien Isolation. Now, Alien Isolation, I have actually tried to record a couple of times because I'm doing something different with that series that I've never done before, and it's approach that I was really into. So, while Tomb Raider Anniversary was still going up, I was actually trying to record Alien Isolation. The problem I've had with Alien Isolation is that there was a recent update that rolled out for one of my computers, the one that I used to record everything with. And for some reason, ever since that update, my recording, well, not my recording software, but my video editing software won't fucking work now. It's like something in that update shut off the software entirely, and I'm not a techie. I don't know how the fuck to fix it. So right now, one of my friends who is a techie, he's had that computer for about a week and a half now. This is being recorded and edited with the backup software, which is very low quality. It was very cheap shit. You know, I don't use this stuff unless I absolutely have to. And in fact, I refuse to use it for gaming videos just because everything always turns out like shit, looks wise and audio sync up wise and shit like that with it. So my computer is essentially, for editing, is gone, you know? So until that gets fixed, and you know, he's just like me, he's got a full-time job, he's working a lot of overtime too, so he hasn't really made a whole lot of progress with it. And I'm not about to be a dickhead and be like, hey, I know you're fixing this thing for free, but can you hurry the fuck up? You just don't do that, you know, especially to your friends. You don't do that to anybody. If they're doing you a favor like that, show some respect. And if you're getting free work, then you can't really bitch about it. And I'm not going to, so. But yeah, eventually both of those things will happen. It's just not going to be this week, or I don't know. I'm not even going to try and set a time frame for it. I'm just going to say that both of those are going to be rolling out whenever they're finished. And hopefully, if I have my way, that will be sometime soon. Again, no specific timeline or anything like that. But again, this is just a little update for anyone that was curious and possibly, maybe, perhaps looking forward to those things. Don't know if anybody is or not, but you know, I want to make sure that I keep everybody up to date on shit like that, because I like to be informed whenever I'm looking forward to something and then it doesn't show up when I thought it was supposed to, you know? I just think it's kind of a common courtesy thing. I really haven't had a whole lot of time for gaming in general these last few weeks, thanks to the heavy work schedule that they've had us working. I've kind of slowly been chipping my way through Broforce. I don't know if anybody's played that or not, but that was a fun game. You know, that's a good one if you don't really have a whole lot of time to game, because it only takes you like 3 minutes or whatever to get through a stage. So you can do that while you're having your morning coffee or as you're winding down from work. You know, that's about all I've had time to play. So it's been pretty fucking boring in my gaming life the last few weeks, you know. But anyways, that's all I've got. I'll see you later, and hopefully the next time you hear from me will be with Tomb Raider Legend and or Alien Isolation. Again, no set time frame for either one of those at this time. So, yeah, they're coming at some point. Anyways, I've rambled on a little bit longer than I wanted to with this. See you later.